Welcome to the Game Week 24 players to watch. First up this week is Callum Wilson. The Bournemouth forward is making a claim for that tricky third forward spot after finding his 6th goal of the season against Arsenal last game week. Wilson's 3 goals scored over the last 4 game weeks puts him on par with Roberto Firmino. Only Harry Kane has scored more amongst forwards, with 5 goals. Similarly, Wilson's tally of 8 shots on target over that period can be beaten only by Harry Kane amongst all players, with the England striker having managed 12 efforts on target in that time. Bournemouth have scored 9 goals over the last 4 game weeks, which is more than Man City and Man United have managed. Only West Ham, Spurs and Liverpool have scored more. In Game Week 24, they'll face a West Ham side that have failed to keep a clean sheet in their last 4 Premier League games, conceding 6 times over that period. Next up is Marko Arnautovic. Arnautovic returned to the starting lineup following a minor injury concern and provided 1 goal and 2 assists during West Ham's 4-1 win over Huddersfield. He's now been directly involved in 9 goals this season, and 8 of those contributions have come during his last 5 appearances. During his last 4 games, the West Ham midfielder has produced an impressive tally of 10 attempted assists. That compares favourably against the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, with the Man City midfielder producing 12 attempted assists during the same period. West Ham still have some favourable fixtures to come, including home games against Bournemouth, Crystal Palace and Watford over the next 4 game weeks, as well as a trip to Brighton. The Hammers have scored 10 goals in the last 4 game weeks, a tally that can be beaten only by Spurs and Liverpool. In Game Week 24, they host Bournemouth. Eddie Howe's side have been impressive in terms of their attacking form, but they failed to keep a clean sheet in the last 4 games, conceding 7 goals over that period. Only 6 teams have conceded more. Next up is Roberto Firmino. The Liverpool forward was back on the score sheet during the 4-3 win over Man City, scoring his 10th Premier League goal of the season. He's been directly involved in 8 goals during the last 6 game weeks, which is on par with Mo Salah. Only Harry Kane has had more FPL involvements during that period, with 9. Firmino's tally of 5 shots on target in the last 4 game weeks is on par with Morata and Aguero. Only Wilson and Kane have taken more amongst forwards. Following the win over Man City, Liverpool have climbed up to 3rd place in the league table, having won each of their last 4 games. They've scored 13 goals over that period, which is more than any other team in the league. In Game Week 24, they face a Swansea side that sit bottom of the league table, having found just 1 win from their last 5 games. The Swans have conceded 10 goals over that period, which is on par with Southampton and Arsenal. Only Bournemouth and Stoke have conceded more. And the final player to watch for Game Week 24 is Harry Maguire. Leicester's goalless draw with Chelsea last game week saw them keep a 2nd consecutive clean sheet in the Premier League, their 6th of the season so far. Only Manchester United can match their 0 goals conceded over the last 2 game weeks, but Jose Mourinho's side have conceded 4 big chances over that period. Leicester meanwhile haven't conceded a single big chance over their last 2 matches against Chelsea and Huddersfield. Over the last 2 seasons, Harry Maguire has been directly involved in 11 Premier League goals, scoring 4 times himself and providing 7 assists, with most of those FPL contributions coming from set pieces. Only Azpilicueta and Alonso have been directly involved in more goals than Maguire this season, amongst defenders. In Game Week 24, Leicester host a Watford side that have won just 1 of their last 5 games, scoring 6 times over that period. Marco Silva's side have scored just 2 goals in their last 4 away games, however, putting them ahead of only Stoke and Brighton for away goals scored over that period.